Hey you guys, it's Kristen and welcome back to the Gold Project. In today's video, I will be sharing with you the empty containers of products that I have used in the last couple of months. Now I've been saving these containers since mid-summer just to share with you in this video. Now these are not only personal products, but they are also products that we use as a family. So I have a whole basket here full of empty containers that I will be sharing with you today. And we are going to start with the products that are family oriented. So I have everything from laundry detergent to some kinds of kitchen items, and even the type of coffee that we use. The first product that I will be sharing with you today is actually a food item, and it is the Wishbone Italian Marinade. Now we use this a lot in our household because it is gluten-free, and it does state that on the very back at the bottom, if you can read that. And excuse my nails, I need to paint my nails. Trying to get close enough for you to see it. It says gluten-free. Now we use this for our chicken, and not only chicken, but we also use it as kind of like a stir-fry marinade. So we'll throw our chicken in a skillet as well as vegetables, and then we'll add this to it. And we also use this as a steak stir-fry type of marinade. So we throw our little cut-up steak in a skillet with vegetables, and we use this. I highly recommend this. We have used this type for over 6 months, and I really, really like it. Now, the second food type of item is going to be coffee. Now, my husband and I are huge coffee drinkers, and we have the Dunkin Donuts cinnamon coffee roll. Now this was really good. Our favorite Dunkin Donuts coffee is, we like the chocolate donut as well as I think it's called the vanilla cupcake. But this was not bad. The only one that we've had that we really did not like was I think it's like caramel something. We weren't really excited about that one. We drank it all, but we weren't really excited about it. So this we will definitely purchase again. We just kind of have to watch at our Walmart. They kind of get different ones at times. Sometimes you can find the chocolate donut, sometimes you can't. So when we do find this, we will pick up another one of these. Since we are talking about coffee, let's stay with that theme and let's talk about the empty bottle of coffee creamer that I have. And this is the International Delight Gourmet Coffee Creamer in the Cold Stone Creamery Sweet Cream flavor. This is by far my husband and my favorite coffee creamer. And we have tried many different ones, and we always go back to this one. It does not matter. I used to be a huge fan of the Coffee Mate coffees, but this has a more rich and creamy flavor than the Coffee Mate ones. So we have now repurchase this over and over again. So if you're looking for a coffee creamer, I highly recommend trying this one. Okay, next we are going to talk about vitamins and supplements. Now, you guys know that I take several supplements and vitamins on a daily basis, so I've kept the containers here just to share with you what they are and to tell you if I will be repurchasing these. So the first one is the VitaFusion Vitamin D3 2000 IU vitamins, and these are gummies. I like the gummies. They don't leave like a little aftertaste after you take them, and I really like these. I take them usually around my snack time in the morning, and yes, I have repurchased these. I keep repurchasing these. And you guys, I actually had 2 of them, not just one container, and I did not realize it. So if that tells you that I really like these, I really, really do. And staying with the VitaFusion, I also have the VitaFusion Women's Adult Vitamins, Energy, Metabolism, and Bone Support Gummies. And these are also the vitamins that I use as well. So I do repurchase these. You can get them at Walmart, Kroger. You should be able to get them at like any type of retailer. But I highly recommend these. I like them. I like the gummy vitamins. I would probably do the gummies in just about everything if I could, because I really do enjoy them. And the last one I am going to share with you is my probiotic. Now, the one that I use is the Finest Nutrition probiotic with 10 billion CFUs, and this is purchased at Walgreens. And I have gone every time I run out of a probiotic and do more research to see if I want to try something different, and I always go back to this one. So I really enjoy this probiotic. It has a lot of the CFUs in it, and it's helped me tremendously. So I've actually repurchased this several times since I purchased this bottle. Now, you can catch it at Walgreens. I want to say every couple of weeks they do it to where you can buy one, get one free. And it seems like I'm always there on the off week. So if you're wanting to try these, I think the best time to try these is when they have the buy one, get one free option. So make sure that you check the Walgreens, and hopefully you can get these when that deal is going on. Okay, next we're going to talk about laundry type of things, and we'll start with this bag of all Mighty Packs. It is for free and clear of perfumes and dyes, because just about everybody in my family is sensitive to all the perfumes and all that. So we switched to the all a couple of years ago, and we have really liked it. It cleans our clothes really well, and I like the pod option because I have a tendency to want to put way too much laundry detergent into the washer. So by using the pods, it helps me with that issue, and I use a whole lot less laundry detergent. So I highly recommend the all Mighty Packs, especially if you or your family members have sensitive skin. Now, we used to use, I think it was the Tide Free is what it's called, but we were trying to cut down on some of the products that we purchased all the time. So this isn't nearly as expensive as the Tide, and it does just as good of job, I think, as the Tide. So that's why we have stuck with this, because we can save money and it does a great job. Next, let's talk about dish detergent. Now, the dish detergent, I've been all over the place. I tried the pods, and I don't know if y'all have had this problem or if it's because my dishwasher is, I think, a tad bit old. It was here when we bought this house last year, but I'm thinking we need a new dishwasher. We've had some issues with it, but I was buying the pods for our dishwasher, and it would run through, clean the dishes. I would open it up, and the little plastic part of the pod, the outside, would still be sitting in the dishwasher. So there's sometimes I would have to run it through twice with a new pod in there just to get it to fully dissolve and wash our dishes appropriately. So we stopped using the pods because we felt like we were wasting money. So it could be that we just needed a new dishwasher, but I'm not sure. But we like to use the Palmolive Eco Phosphate Free. It says friendly to lakes and streams. So we have used this before in the past, and we liked it, but then we switched to the pods just to see if that would be more efficient and save us some money, but in the end it didn't, so we went back to using this. Now, I think this also comes in an orange scent as well, but I highly recommend it. I really like it, and it's got a nice, clean lemon smell to it. And then last but not least, for the detergent type of things, we have some fabric softener. And this is the Ultra Downy Clean Breeze Fabric Softener. I like the Downy the best if I'm going to get fabric softener, but we usually get the pink one. I don't think they had it when we got this. The pink one, I think it's like Powder Fresh or something like that. So this one was good too, but we really like the one with the pink on the outside. I think it's Powder Fresh. But I would like to eventually try to make my own fabric softener or purchase something that's like a fabric softener but isn't so, that is more eco-friendly. So if you have any recommendations for that, please put it in the comments below, and I would love to check those products out. Now we are to my personal items. The first one we're going to talk about is Static Guard. Now you're probably thinking, that is a laundry item, but actually it is not. We don't purchase Static Guard for laundry. Now, I do use this from time to time to kind of get the static out of my tops and bottoms and all that. But the main purpose for Static Guard when we buy it is for my hair. I don't like to use hairspray on my hair, but I have got the frizziest hair, especially with the humidity here where I live. And this helps with some of that and the static cling that I get in my hair. So usually when I use my flat iron in the mornings, I will spray this on my hair and then I will spray it on my flat iron to make sure that I don't have loose hairs flying all over the place. I've used this for probably over 10 years. I would say it would probably go on my top 10 of favorite products of all time. So if you're looking for something that helps with your hair and with the frizziness, I highly recommend trying the Static Guard. Next, y'all know I'm a huge fan of the Philosophy products. Now this is the Baby Grace Shampoo, Bath, and Shower Gel. I really like this. This, I think you can just get on QVC. I'm not really sure, but here's how I got this. I am on auto delivery for the Amazing Grace set through QVC. I have been on that set for probably 4 or 5 years now, I feel like. They had a special to where you could get the large perfume, the 32-ounce shower gel, and the 32-ounce lotion. So I signed up for auto delivery. So I want to say it's either 3 or 6 months, I get a shipment of all of those products. And you can switch it up. Like the Amazing Grace is what I use most of the time, but you can switch it up if you'd like to try like the Baby Grace, or if you want to try Pure Grace or any of the others. So one time I had so much of the Amazing Grace that I decided to try the Baby Grace. And this is probably my second favorite. So Amazing Grace will always be my first, but the Baby Grace is my second favorite. So yes, I will repurchase this in the future. Now, the last set of products that I'm going to talk about are shampoos and conditioners. Now, I am pretty faithful to the 2 brands of shampoo and conditioner that I use. The first one is Dove, and this one I have really liked better than any of the other Dove ones that I have tried. It is Anti-Frizz Oil Therapy. It's conditioner and shampoo with almond oil. So I have really enjoyed this, and I actually purchased a bottle of each last week because I ran out of this one. So I don't know, it really does. You know, sometimes you can purchase products and they'll tell you that they're going to do one thing, and then you get home and you're like, my hair looks worse. But this actually, it says anti-frizz, and I can tell a difference when I use this in my hair. The second brand that I'm pretty faithful to when it comes to my hair is Pantene. Now, I have purchased all different types of Pantene shampoos and conditioners. Now, you've probably noticed a difference in my hair lately. I have been, since probably the beginning of summer, every time I go and get my hair highlighted, I actually get her to put low lights in it as well, which is actually, it's darker than the normal color that I get, because it was getting to where I felt like my hair was so blonde that I was having to get it highlighted way too much, and my hair was starting to show it. So we've decided to kind of darken out my hair a little bit. So I've not actually got my hair highlighted since the beginning of August. So I can actually tell a difference now that she's not doing the bleach blonde in it, and my hair actually feels a lot better. But I'm still using the Pantene Color Revival Radiant Shampoo and Conditioner. So this is the one that I have used most recently and the one that I have repurchased the most. But I do use the other ones. I think one of the last ones I used was Beautiful Links was one. I think it's the one with the pink on it. And I've actually tried, I think there is a Pantene shampoo and conditioner that I've used that's for blonde hair that I have used and loved. So the Pantene products, I always repurchase those. And you guys, that is it for this fall empties video. I hope you've enjoyed seeing all of the products that I have used over the last couple of months. And I hope you have enjoyed this video. If you like the empties type of videos, I would love it if you would give this video a thumbs up. I hope you subscribe if you haven't done so already. I hope y'all have a fantastic week. And until next time, Bye, you guys.